Right, I'm with new signing Harry
Cannon-Noren.
Noren, there we go. It's a mouthful. I'll probably ask him that again a good few times.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
First of all, welcome to Prestwich.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, it's good to be here. I mean, obviously, after leaving, I just wanted to make sure that the next sort of move was one that sort of excited me and was a project, and ultimately is somewhere where we can really kick on. And ultimately, after speaking to Luke and Hutchie and Lowy, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, so what else attracted you to Hayes?
Well, it's the football they play. Obviously, we come here last year. I think we won 2-0 last year, but we didn't. I don't think we touched the ball for 90 minutes. And then obviously I was out injured when they come to sort of our place last year. And the football they play is really, really attractive, and I think it suits me down to a T in terms of how I like to play. And obviously it's a good group of players. It's a good dressing room, and obviously it's a good management staff as well. So yeah, it's really quite an attractive prospect.
So what would supporters expect to see from you this season?
And up and down, full back attacking, good in 1v1 situations, defending and going forward, and someone that's quite explosive up and down, likes to get on the end of a couple of crosses, likes to put a couple of crosses in, and then just see where we go from there. Yeah.
So you play mainly at right back.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to playing on that right side with Bryson Appleton, who, in my opinion, is one of the best wingers in the league.
Yeah, he's a good player. He gave our left back a hard time when they come to our place last year. Obviously, that's the only time I've seen him, but he done. Obviously, he was a good player, and obviously Hutchie and Luke speak really highly of him. So yeah, it'll be good to play with him and build that relationship down that side.
And have you played with any of our players before?
I've never played with any of the players before. No, obviously I've played against a lot of them. Just through non-league, this league above. So obviously I know of a lot of them, but I don't know them. Yeah, I know the good lads. So I'm looking forward to sort of getting in amongst it with them. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you play with them. So just a few fun questions before I let you go.
Go on.
Okay, so what's your pre-match meal?
Pre-match meal. So I've had the same breakfast for about 5 years before a match day. So it's porridge basically. I just have the same porridge with dark chocolate and blueberries.
Oh, right. So I was going to ask any flavours.
Yeah.
What's the best ground you've ever played at?
Best ground. It'll probably be the Medeski Stadium, Reading. So that was when we got to the National Cup final when I was at school, and we ended up winning there down at Reading. So that was probably the best. It was near enough brand new when we went there as well. So it was good. It was good.
Brilliant. Second best, Aidenman Park, I'm guessing.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
So tea or coffee?
Coffee, definither.
Can't argue with that one.
Yeah.
So have you met any of the players yet?
I've not met. Obviously, I met obviously another player there, but not met them yet today.
Right, so I can't ask you that one. So last one then for this one. So when you score your first goal, how are you celebrating?
Oh God, I don't know. I haven't really got a celebration. I don't really score. I don't score too often. Maybe like 3 or 4 a season at max. I don't know. I'll just wing it as I go along. Yeah.
Okay, would you rather score a goal or make an assist?
I think scoring a goal, definitely.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. So boots, black or colourful?
I'm a colourful guy, boots guy. Me, I'm not a black boot guy. Yeah.
Cool. What team do you support apart from Hayes now? Obviously.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, okay, I've got to go now. So last one. Do you have a message for the fans?
Just keep coming down in your numbers. Obviously, when we were here last year, there was a good few hundred on, and just keep coming support us, and hopefully we'll try and achieve our goals that we set out. And yeah, hope to see you down here in pre-season and then in the season. Yeah,
brilliant. Up the Hayes.
Yeah, up the Hayes. Yeah.
Harry, thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Appreciate that.
Forward to seeing you play.
Yeah, thanks,
mate.
Thank you.
So I'm here with new signing Toby Green, who's come from Stockport Town. Team unfortunately not with us, but we won't get into that for now. So first of all, what attracted you to Hayes?
I think first and foremost, I played against Hayes last year twice. They're a very good football inside. I remember obviously playing here at Cannon-Noren Park, and it was a tough game to be on the kind of receiving end of it. So I think it's quite similar to the type of team that I've played in previously. Young team, get the ball down, play good football. And I also know Luke quite well, who's obviously on the management team. So after a few conversations with him, I think it was quite obvious that it'd be quite a good fit here at Prestwich.
Yeah, and it's a nice set of lads as well, so easy to fit in.
Yeah,
I have to say. So, a quick question actually about the game when you played here last season. Do you remember the Fox?
I do remember the Fox. Yeah, I do remember the Fox. The game was stop and start every 2 minutes, so yeah, that disrupted the game quite a bit.
Came back a few times. We ended up calling red stripe.
Yeah.
So, what do you know about the club and the supporters? Have you got any knowledge about Prestwich?
I think my first sort of dealings with Prestwich was when I was at Stockport County as a scholar a few years back, and we actually played Prestwich Hayes in the first round of the FA Youth Cup. So that was kind of the first flavour I had here of Prestwich Hayes, and even thinking back to then, there was a decent amount of fans here to watch that game. So I've probably played Prestwich 3 or 4 times over the past 2 seasons, and whenever we come here, there's quite a good following, and it just feels like quite a tight-knit sort of community club. Obviously with some good people in the management team and some good players to go along with that. So yeah, it's definitely the type of place where I feel like I'd fit in, and I'm going to play my best football. Yeah.
Brilliant. So, what can fans expect to see from you next season?
I'd say I'm quite direct. Can play kind of anywhere across the sort of front three, either wing, and in that centre attacking midfield role. I like to think I'm quite a good ball carrier. So get the ball, get at the sort of the back four, and I like to make things happen. Really, I don't really like passing backwards. And I'm not one that likes losing, so hopefully I'll bring a bit of that into the dressing room as well, and we can have a good successful year.
Well, we won 12 of our last 13, so
yeah.
Good one. Carry that on. So what's been the highlight of your career so far?
It's a tricky question really, because I'm still quite young. I'm only 21. Not really been in the non-league scene too long. The highlight of my career, I was lucky enough to make my professional debut for Stockport County in a cup fixture at Edgeley Park. So I'd say that's probably a standout moment. But hoping to sort of make some good memories this season as well, whether it be in sort of cup games or fingers crossed at the end of the season we go and get promoted. So
yeah, I'm sure there'll be loads.
Of course, yeah.
So a few fun questions.
Yeah.
That's okay. So who was your football idol growing up?
I would say Messi. I know that's a bit of a generic answer, but purely because he's quite small, like me, left-footed like me. He was one that I'd always watch videos of, and always had on the sort of back of my shirts going up. So I'd say Messi, definitely.
Brilliant. So what's the worst away trip you've ever had?
Ooh, good question. In my football in particular, or going watching a game, or
either.
And
if you went to really fun horrible ones, that'd be
a few years ago we went to watch United away at Stamford Bridge, and me and a couple of mates got chucked out at half time. Couldn't tell you why. I think the stewards were just picking on us that day. So we drove all the way to London, watched the first half, and got carried out at half time. So yeah, that was a bit of a stinker. Not been to watch United away since. It put me off.
I don't blame you. You're busy on Saturdays now anyway. So what song would you choose as a walkout entrance if you could have one?
Good question. I'd probably choose Ready or Not by the Fugees.
Nice.
I'm quite into my boxing. Me and my dad are into our boxing, and I've seen a couple of fighters come out to that song. I think it's a good one.
Cool. And what's one thing fans who won't know about you should know about you?
Good question. I think a lot of people, at first I'm quite sort of reserved and quite quiet. I'm not kind of dead loud and boisterous, but again, I think a lot of people don't know that I've got a bit of like an aggressive edge to me. I think being like quite small and being a winger and having sort of like technical feet, a lot of people don't know that I've got that side to my game, but I like to think I've got a bit of aggression, and I do the other side of the game as well. I like defending, I like tackling, I like even winning headers, defensive attacking headers. So I think that will probably surprise most people. I'm not just one of those sort of pretty wingers who goes that way and don't come back. So I would say that definitely. Yeah.
Got the full package, yeah. We really have. So do you prefer Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff or Tuesday night under the lights?
Do you know what? I actually do like a Tuesday night kickoff. I always feel like I feel more energised midweek game, because you always had a full day eating and stuff like that. There's not too much difference between the two, but Especially when the weather's okay. I do quite like a Tuesday night game, especially at home.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah, especially at home. Away ones can be horrible on a Tuesday night. So, do you have a message for the supporters?
I would just say, obviously, happy to be here. I can remember that supporters are very, very impressive from the previous times I've played here, and the message then would obviously be that I know the management team are working hard behind the scenes to put a real good squad together to not just sort of be aiming for the playoff, but even beyond that. So I think the message to supporters would be that hopefully we'll give you something to be proud of this year, and come the end of the season, hopefully they'll be with us on the pitch celebrating.
Yeah, I'm sure we will be. Brilliant.
Cheers,
Toby,
mate. Thank you very much. Cheers, pal.
Appreciate it.
Cheers,
Thank
pal.
you.
Nice one.